We're tuning into someone who is not feeling independent, capable, able, maybe attractive, not feeling like they can make it happen. At least not right now in this moment or in recent surrounding moments. This doesn't have to be the overall truth for this person. Could be feeling unmotivated as well. I'm hearing the word disconnect or disconnected. They could be feeling a lack of ability to schedule or organize or get their thoughts out somehow, to be responsible. They could actually be feeling more in a struggle, as if things have to be hard or we have to work against. Could even be a victim punisher kind of mindset going on here, or a feeling of being punished that looms over this person, which could especially be tied to this energy where they feel unable, making it almost like a spiral that just keeps going down. 5, multiples of 5 sticking out a lot here. Now, the good news is the overarching energy is actually freedom. It's actually trying to become unbound from these old looming illusions and happiness, contentment, okay? And there's a 5 to confirm on that 10 of Cups here on the bottom of the deck, okay? A lot of clarity and breakthrough as well. This is a reminder, too, that if you ever notice sometimes when things feel a little heavier or harder or more convoluted or whatever, that often following that, there is a really big breakthrough. There's a really big burst of energy. And a lot of times we cannot remember that burst of energy, that breakthrough that happens when we're in the thick of harder stuff. But just know that this soon will also too pass. And not just will it pass, but it will bring that liberated energy with it. This is kind of like a one last push vibe or feeling. A one final push, a push through, a breakthrough. And you don't need to feel this. You don't need to believe this, like, and suddenly have relief. It's fine if you don't. It's fine to be where we are sometimes, even if that does feel like a struggle energy. Sometimes we've been fighting the truth so much we're exhausting ourselves, and it actually gives us more relief to admit a harder truth, as we call it, than to try and fight it or avoid it or pretend. So you can judge for yourself what feels the best for you. But getting the energy to flow is good. It also looks like you're advised to kind of stay in your own emotional bubble here. This could be protecting yourself emotionally, implementing boundaries, doing what can create some kind of emotional stability the most that you can. And it's also okay to feel what you need to feel. Again, we don't need to subject ourselves to judgment or interpretation of those feelings. Sometimes it's okay to just feel them. Actually, most times, and the judgment of them is not recommended here. Lastly, 2 of Swords is showing up again in reverse, and this lets you know that clarity will come, and actually emotional sanctuary will help give you clarity. You notice in this emotional bubble she's actually crying, but she's doing it in a safe space, and this is not a physical space. Safety is something we can create in the mind and our emotions, our emotional body for us. Often by allowing ourselves and giving ourselves the room to go through, express, feel, be whatever, whoever, however we need to be without feeling like there's this big punishment or consequence. Again, we're looping the cycle of struggle, punishment, consequence by holding that over ourselves. And if your reality's been telling you something along those lines, remember that's you pushed out. So that's actually just evidence to support this, that yes, your paradigm or thinking has been perpetuating that. But again, a decision will come, clarity will come here, it will cut through the fog. Mental clarity will have you on your way in no time, especially when you give yourself this sanctuary emotionally. Your guides are also saying it's not about time here. Not at all. Not by any means, it's not at all about time. They're saying that's no measurement of your grace. They also want to say you're going about this in the wrong way. This is not a criticism, it's not even a discouragement, it's actually a relief statement. There's something you've still felt, even when you're trying to tell yourself you're not, that it's like heavy, you have to push, you have to force, you have to do, you have to become, you have and it's not really like this. It's not going to be like this. This could especially be around money, resources, finances, like your physical material world. And for a few of you, this could even be clarity on an earth sign masculine. That won't be for everyone. Options, brighter days will open up to you sooner rather than later, even though it's not about time. Movement, action, creation, creativity, even the patience too. All of that and more, joy, abundance. It is present, it's not gone, even if it feels far gone. And again, you don't have to reach for it or adjust your state either. It's fine to feel right now wherever you need to feel, whenever you need to feel there or be there. You can always email frequencyoftheheart@gmail.com for personal reading inquiries, 6:06 on the clock. Much love and thank you for receiving. Take care.